When you do prepare, when you did prepare for to play Leatherface, you know, and you're going back to the original, what were some of the things you picked up about the character for your performance?
His his constant motivation is not anger, it's fear. Leatherface is scared of everybody. And the one thing we added to the character in the original, Leatherface depended on his family to tell him what to do.
And he,
You know,
like
he
you said, he's
was,
afraid of all his own family.
and every other human being. There was, obviously he had an affection for a mother figure somewhere, and he also loved Grandpa. You know, when he and the hitchhiker bring Grandpa down to dinner, you know, carrying the chair and setting him up at the table, Leatherface actually kisses Grandpa on the head, you know, and you know he's got a lot of love, but he's constantly afraid. You know, people coming into the house terrified him, and he lashed out. Fear is so much greater a motivation than anger, you know, for violence, and that's what Leatherface had. But he was, you know, he thought a lot. You know, he's not a complete imbecile. He definitely had a point of view, but he also had, you know, his self-image was entirely in his mask. You know, and Gunnar said, when we were shooting on the movie, which was a few weeks after we had started, you know, he said my concept was, if you took the mask away, you'd find nobody there. You know, he was the mask. And that was one of the things that we kind of had to add to the character is, you know, he lost everything that was himself in his family. And so if he wasn't going to die, he was going to have to become some kind of a human being himself. And there really then became somebody behind the mask. And that was kind of the difference in the well, how the character evolved between the two movies.
Withoutyourhead.com. Leatherface, Dan Yeager says so.